My name is Maxim, and I'm customer developer and analyst of our team, StraightenUp. Have you ever noticed what your back is curved or your solution? Raise your hand if you met this situation. Yes, I do too. And we made a market analysis, and 14% of all people in the world have musculoskeletal problems. And lower back and neck pain are two most popular back pains according to our respondents. 3 of 4 our respondents spend more than 6 hours in static position. And we did the market research, and now it is about market of posture corrector products is about $1.8 billion, and it will increase twice to 2032 with CAGR 6%. We expect service of table market about $87 million. Now my colleague Eva will tell you more about competitors market.
Yes, thank you, Maxim. I'm a medical expert on this team and also manager and designer. As we were talking before, there are a lot of people with the problem of poor posture, and there are some solutions on the market already, but they have some cons that we can see on the slide that our solution does not have. So let's look on our problem. I'm sorry for this little delay, but we need some.
We care about your health, and this is our appeal for your posture. Please, straighten up.
Wow, that feels great. I like it.
Please turn on the music. It's not going to do the point. So, our solution is an ecosystem based on a kit. Kit is the sum of an app and a device. Device will detect when you start slouching, and then will give you a signal that you are doing something wrong by vibrations. Also, this device will send information to an app to collect data and to analyze it. Device consists of sensors and charging station. Amount of sensors is up to you. For example, if you have really certain problem, you can use one. But if your situation is more complex, you could buy more. So, how is it working? You attach sensors to your back, to your skin or clothes, it's up to you. Then you set acceptable range of angles, and then you start slouching, and you get vibrations, and you become straighten up. Let's move on our app in details. With this app, you can complete different tasks. You can track your progress. You can have a chat with the specialists like doctors and fitness trainers. Also, you have opportunity to plan your workouts and find fitness classes easily, etc., etc. But there is one feature that was not described before. There are 3 modes of action of the device. Why is it important? Because during the day, you can sit, walk, or do some basic movements like brushing your teeth, writing, typing, and so on. And our device will understand in what state you are now and will switch it automatically. So you can wear this device during the day and you do not need to put it on. And to finish my part, I want to answer potential question. Why it is gonna work? Some people would say that it's irritating to get vibrations every time when I start slouching, because I have a posture problem. Why should not be irritated? So we agree, and we are creating smart educational program to develop your habits. In this situation, you should get the first habit. It is a habit to wear our device every day with low frequency of vibrations. Then, when you have this habit by increasing frequency of vibrations, you will have I'm sorry. You will have another habit. Is be straightened up by after vibration, and then after maybe weeks or months, you will have a habit to be straightened up by yourself. And who are the people that will develop these habits with us? It's conscious people that want to look beautiful. It's grandparents that want to change posture of their children, and it's office worker or workers with sedentary work. Also, we made a survey to approve our conclusions about this. Then, let's move on our prototype with the help of our engineers, Zahar and Ridwan. Please show it to us.
Okay, I'm Ridwan. Thank you, Eva. I've been wearing this device from my morning and I'm happy. Please, my friend Zahar, can you determine my straight position?
So you can see the status of Radeon's back position. So if Radeon starts hunching, hunch please.
Oh, the vibration. I
Yeah.
like it.
Vibration and update of the status on the web page. So moving on. We consulted the private manufacturing company, Third Pin, and they agreed to help us with designing, writing the software, and starting manufacturing our device as a private industry company. And we estimated our minimal price of the MVP as 8 million rubles and 6 months of development. So now I give a floor to Maxim.
Thank you, Zakar. We made a Osterwalder canvas business model, and I want to highlight 3 main points, which wasn't mentioned before. First one is what our care partners will be doctors, yoga and fitness coaches. How do we want to spend money? We want to spend it on sales and marketing, research and development, and of course on manufacturing of our products. How do we want to earn money? We divided our revenue model on 2 parts. First one is for users to pay for device and subscription to model. And the second one is for experts to share revenue between us. Now I want to tell you more about our marketing strategy. We have four ways to advertise our product. First one is contextual advertising. We want to ask streamers and YouTube bloggers to wear our device on their streams and videos. The second one is targeted advertising in social media. And the most important one is selling from partners. We expect them to get percent of sales of our devices, or we want to give them free samples and promise them privileges in our future app platform. And last but not the least is content marketing, where we will create a YouTube channel and invite doctors and fitness coaches to make videos about fixing posture and avoiding back pain. Now I give the floor to Radion. He will tell you more about roadmap.
Okay, thank you, Maxim. To reach sales, we need 20 million rubles and 3 years of work. We will get our investments for 3 stages. We get 2 million rubles for design our field. The second stage of investment amounts to 8 million rubles, 4 of which will go to develop of our app, 1 discount will go to our salary, 1 discount will go to social media promotion, and 1 will go to produce first 100 bills. Next stage is 10 million rubles, and it will go to produce the first batch of bills and push marketing. When we increase 4,000 active users, we will accrue our initial investments and start to get profit. In future, we are going to get feedback and produce and develop our product. Please continue, our engineer Arkady.
Okay, as you can see, we've done a lot for this week. First of all, in the beginning of the week, we have no landing page for our project. And now we have a landing page where you can see our values, our prototype, and our team. The next thing we made is a roadmap for you to see the stages of evolution of our product, the investment needed, and the main steps. And the last thing, the most important one, we gained an additional feedback about the application and about the prototype itself. So, using this feedback, we improved the functionality of our app to make it more user-friendly. And we made several improvements of our actual prototype. As you can see, on the left picture, we have a completely unwearable device full of wires. And the evolution led to the stylish pinky device, which everyone can wear and which was tested by several users. And now I give my word to Radio.
Our ambassador and end user, first end user is head of Fab Lab, Vladimir Kalyaev. He wear our device about 1 day and he was excited. Also, we tested our device with 10 students yesterday, and they went in Skoltech with our devices. And they happy too. Please next. Our team is constantly expanded, and we advised by surgeon with 15 years experience in Hadasa, Nikitenko Ivan Evgenievich, and Buchenko Artem from Institute of Traumatology, it's our orthopedist. And also we work with Pirodov Dmitry, who can help us to find our first investments. It is our team, beautiful Eva, brilliant Max, Iron Zakhar, hardware Arkady, and shiny Rodion. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. As I say, it's always hard to be the first ones. When you are saying beautiful, Yeva, you're all beautiful, you're all shiny, and you're all smart, I believe. But Yeva, of course, is the most beautiful. Right. Well, thank you. Now, questions, comments, considerations, please. Who wants to start? Yes, no, please.
Congratulations. You did that in a fine way. But for me, is the question, I mean, your task is not to sell it only maybe in Russia, so go further. So I couldn't understand, I didn't see if you really looked into the market more than Russia about competitors. That seems not quite clear for me about such a system worldwide or Europe or whatever. And okay, you have the test persons, so they were neutral, right? So that we then have to believe that this was correct, and if Okay, I think it's a great thing. I would buy it. I would be the first buyer, okay? Thank you so much.
Okay, guys, I have one question, but I want to say you that you will be visiting your application. A lot of good information like market research and so on. Good new prototype is the best idea. My congratulations. I wish you luck.
Thank you very much.
So, I think you guys did a lot in a week. I mean, this is very good progress to take it from concept to prototype. I would say that when you're making your presentations, this is a message to everybody, because we did this last year, in the previous, when you make presentations, make sure that the slides that you're presenting resonate with the audience. So there were a couple of slides to the points made earlier that I really wanted to understand, like the competitive landscape where you have the pluses, your product had all the pluses and everybody else had the minuses. You spent like 2 seconds on that slide and it disappeared. So I really wanted to understand that slide, and before I could understand it, it was gone. So, when you're making a presentation, the slide aids you in delivering a point. What's the point? Your product has all these features our competitors don't, right? If you get that point across, you won a massive argument. But unfortunately, although I think you might have done the research somewhat, I didn't understand it. So that's point number one. Make sure your audience understands what you're saying. Okay. Secondly, I also I think I have a back problem. I've had a major back problem. I do everything in the world with back. The needles, massage, Pilates, everything. So I'm a prospective customer, but I'm not really sure whether I want to get buzzed to improve my posture. So to me, and I'm not saying this, it gets your presentation, your product's all great stuff. It's just for me personally, do I want to have something stuck in my back that buzzes me into straightening up? That would have to be checked in a wider audience before you kind of go into the next phase. You can kind of get some, I think, expand the footprint of your feedback before you're jumping into anything else. But I think you did a good job in putting the package together. I think a little bit improvement on the presentations on some of the things would have helped.
Thank you for your advice. It's very different about it.
Thank you very much for your presentation. I wonder if everything is going well, how will you defend your product? How will you build a barrier to entry? And because we live in an economy where the winner takes it all, So probably I do believe that your product can be easily copied by your competitors. How can you build a mold?
It's a hard question for us, and we didn't think about it, but we will. Firstly, we want to patent it, and to sell it locally. So.
Thank you very much. You improved a lot in a week when we started and had a meeting together. For this question, I think we talked about it. By creating community, this week we made a couple of meetings together. So the only way your product is going to stick to people with your community, power of your community. If you build up the community, this was missing in the presentation. So that was very important to build up the community. And with the community of experts and users, your product have a huge competitive advantage. Because if I have been using your product for a year and I have statistics and numbers over that, I'm not going to change my for $5 or for $1 discount, I'm not going to change my device. So community is a huge part. Please keep in mind. And thank you very much for your good improvements.
Well, if no other questions, yes, this is a tremendous improvement that you made, and congrats with that. As I said, it's hard to be the first, so this is for everyone now. Well, first of all, please keep in mind what Robert just said. This is important. And another thing, just very minor technical things. Speak up into the mic that we would very distantly understand everything you are saying. Also, please try not to turn your back to the screen when you are making your presentation, right? It's important for you to keep in touch with us and with the audience, okay? And thank you guys. Good job.
Thank you so much, Team 4, for your great presentation. Now it's time to call Team 5. Team 5, please come at the stage and perform your presentation. Thank you.